Hey everyone, it's Amy. Welcome to a pop-up Facebook Live on a holiday. I guess it's a holiday. Today is New Year's Eve. Thanks for joining me. If you want to jump on and say hi, I am live from my house. We are closed today, but I thought I would jump on and have a little coffee chat today. So see if anyone's interested in hanging out for a little bit. It is super casual here today. We have some fun company coming over tonight. Our family is coming over tonight. So I'm excited about that. It's a different way to spend New Year's Eve. We've done it before and it'll be a lot of fun. What are you guys doing tonight? I am seeing a beautiful sunny day and it is just like the perfect stay at home, chill kind of day. I feel like really tired from yesterday. We had an amazing inventory take. I can be positive about it today. I didn't feel very positive yesterday. I was so tired. Hey everybody, if you want to jump on, say hello. Welcome to my house. I'm hanging out with you today from home. I just thought I'd jump on, make some coffee, have a little coffee chat. I see Karen's doing nothing today either. Or maybe you got plans later on tonight. Hi Tracy, how are you guys? Lynette, hey, how are you? Thanks for jumping on. Our store is closed today. I didn't go in at all. We're hanging out with our family tonight, and that is really fun. We haven't done it for a couple of years, but we have in the past had our kids come over with our grandkids, cook a lot of food, stay up really late, and then everybody stays overnight. So we're going to try that again today. That'll be a lot of fun. Hey Donna, how are you today? Jane says she's hanging out at home too. Welcome. Hello, Jan, how are you? Thank you for joining. Brenda, how are you today? I am having some coffee today. This is my second cup-ish. Maybe it's my third. I can't remember. Oh, Joanne's working. Is anybody else working today? Do you want to watch me while you're working? That'd be fine. We are relaxing today, Pat. So I kind of did not sleep late because I'm not good at that. But I had some really great ideas this morning on new store displays. So I got up early and started doing some notes and sketches, and I have to figure out when I can tackle that, probably this weekend. There's still Christmas in the way, and then lots of messes from everybody digging through the store to inventory it. So a little bit of chaos. We're closed today. Our team is tired. I don't know if you saw the update yesterday, but we were having all hands on deck to finish the warehouse, and it took forever. Wow. Let's see, Karen says she's going out to dinner to a preset, a 4-course meal. That sounds fun. I know there's lots of different dinner opportunities around here too. It is fun to cook. I like to cook personally. That's kind of like relaxing time for me to be able to cook. And when the kids come over, we're gonna do seafood because in Nebraska, some of you guys live in great locations with like oceans nearby, not here. Getting seafood's kind of a big deal. I love to eat seafood when I travel, but here at home, if I'm gonna get seafood, you really have to like work hard to go get some really nice items. So we're having a big seafood and steak dinner. Surf and turf is what we're doing. Somebody's who I just missed, who's sitting in the recliner thinking about taking down Christmas. Who is taking down Christmas today? Some of my customers or my employees are like, I gotta get my house cleaned up, and they are, super tidy people. They want to get it back to square one and get all the clutter put away. But a lot of you, including my mom, she says she's leaving hers up because she got it up late and she wants to enjoy it. Vicky says, last day of 2025. It is. So what are you guys doing today? Let me know. I saw a few comments. We have the staff at home. So if you're jumping on late, the staff is home. The online store got turned on last night before 10. And it was a lot. Kate worked so hard on it. Shout out to Kate, who I am leaving her alone today. I didn't call her or anything. I just sent a message about what I needed them to bring for dinner yet tonight. But she had to push through and fix all the inventory changes that we needed to do between the store and the warehouse. So that was a lot. Her and Kayla were really, really on it last night. And we went through the retail store till, we did Monday all day at the retail store while they were packing and shipping your orders. And then on Tuesday morning, Morgan and I finished at the store and everyone else went to the warehouse, which was such a project, you guys. It just gets bigger every year, and I did not anticipate how long it would take. It took forever. It took from 8, they started at 8 a.m. and I left at 8 p.m. at the warehouse, and they'd already been doing inventory on certain categories for weeks before that. So it is a lot. It is a lot. Kathy says she's having a party for her husband's birthday. That'll be fun. I work all the time. It's true. It's true, Connie. I do. But I love to, I feel really creative when I'm thinking about like store displays, and we're ready to start new product buying. We'll be going to Atlanta in just 12 days. Like, oh gosh, what is it? The 12th. I think we leave the 12th. So that will be coming up right before you know it. We have a new window coverings team member, because if you saw my post, 2 of our really wonderful ladies, Peggy and Brenda, retired. So they are gone, and now Morgan's up to speed. Hopefully her and Al can run the show while I go to market for a week, but the window coverings business is never ending. That's like always very busy. And Kathy's wondering if there's a lot of Christmas stuff. Yes. Yes. Oh, thanks for that, Kathy. You know what I need to tell you? There is a deal online. Here, I have it. That Kate started yesterday. She put up that you can get this really fun. This is so funny because this is the second year we ordered New Year's themed slush drink mixes, and it's the second year in a row we didn't get them promoted properly and didn't get them out the door. So what we did last night, I told Kate before she ended the day, would you please set up a deal for $99 and we'll give these away. They're $17.50 for these slush mixes, and if you see the instructions, they're super simple. This is the slush mix that you mix with Prosecco, tequila, and water, and it's a sparkly, I made it last year actually, and I can't make this one because you guys are gonna need it. So this is gonna be yours for free if you place a $99 order. So yes, there's a lot of Christmas. We found some quantities of things that were like not online, not very much, but some things, or we found like we had more of something or less of something. So that's what inventory is all about. You got to go through your stuff and organize it and check it and make sure as we're selling the last of the last of the last that it's actually there. Because sometimes, I'm sure if it's ever happened to you, if something was gone, you got a message that said, I'm so sorry we took this off your order because we can't find it. That sometimes happens at our store. So that is the deal. The $99 purchase is one thing, but what I told Kate today, yesterday too, is that today, if you are placing any orders before midnight tonight, for every $100 you spend, I'm going to throw in some gifts because it's the end of the year and we had some goals, and we have done an outstanding job on our company this year for growth. But we had a little bit more to reach a goal, and we aren't quite there. We could be. If you felt like buying anything today, if you wanted to buy a little bit today, it would maybe get us closer to that goal that we made. It's kind of hard because we set pretty lofty goals at our store, and we have really promoted Christmas this year. I feel like we've done more and more discussion of Christmas than ever before. But if you're interested, if you like free stuff, this is going to be yours with your first $99. If you place another $100 for every $100 you spend, I'm going to send you free gifts. This is a gift. That's a potential. I found these little guys. They are pine cone, tiny little votive candles. We could give some of those away. They are a value of $18. This little bear, we have a box of these bears and they never got put online, even though they're $30 bears, because they had, maybe they don't matter to you, but do you see his little yellow on his face? Don't mind my nails, oh my gosh. He has a problem with his little glue patchy spots that they yellowed. So we have a whole box of these polar bears. Some of them are different than others as far as where the yellowing is on the seams. I don't know if you can see it online, but I'm gonna give those away. So if you want to place an order today, you'll get free gifts. This is just a fun way for me to say thank you for the outstanding year we've had. These little guys would just be hand selected by me and added to your orders so that the gals don't have to do everything. So I've got pine cone candles, I've got like Christmas clip-on birds. These are items still online, by the way, but I'll just go select some things. Some people might get extra ornaments. We have random ornaments here. We could throw in ornaments for people. Maybe I'd see you were buying blue and I could throw in a couple blue ornaments, or maybe I'd see you're buying lime green. We have a couple of, onesie twosies of ornaments, or I could add some fragrances to your orders. We have our festive Fraser scents. That is fun because wax chips are nice and wintry smelling, so that might be fun. How is everybody doing here? We have a lot of people joining. Thanks for hanging out today. Wow, there are a lot of people joining. I'm at home. I just thought I'd jump on and say hello and let you know what was going on at the store. So if you just joined, this is my living room. Here's my house. I could show you my tree today if you want to hang on. There's a UPS man outside. Am I getting a package today? How fun is that? What did I order myself? Oh, I am. She's working hard today. Oh my goodness. Well, I didn't think that UPS was, maybe they're delivering. They're not picking up today for us, so we did not ask our team to go in and ship. So just to catch you up, the store was inventoried on Monday. The warehouse took 12 hours on Tuesday. Our team is outstanding. They hang in there like you wouldn't believe. They are troopers. Nobody was complaining. I made them potato soup. We had a nice big lunch. We didn't take enough breaks probably. Everybody's standing around on that hard cement floor in the warehouse, and we absolutely killed it. They all worked as a team in pairs, and we knocked out that warehouse to finish it up. So that is crazy because there's so much in there. We really, really, really have a bigger warehouse than we did last year. So we do have Christmas remaining. It all got put back online last night if you missed it. And you can buy it today. It's half price, 40% off Pine, half price on all Christmas. And you can get a gift. It's just like for every $99, we're gonna throw in another gift. I don't care if you want to spend $900, you're going to get 9 gifts. I will find you 9 gifts. There's stuff there that I can just gift you as a thank you for helping us out this year. Maybe that's not the right word, for supporting us this year. We have a huge team of people. We have like 17 people plus ourselves, and those staff members all count on us for their full to part-time paychecks. We have people with children. We have people who are they're married or close to retirement, enjoying a schedule that we are able to give them as a small family-owned business that's really flexible. So I love having the team that I have and being able to work with their schedules, their lives, their kids, the stuff that goes on in their life, and supporting them the way we can through this company that is fun for you as well. And clearly it has become fun for more and more people. Our company grew like crazy this year. I am astounded every couple days how many new people come to our website and make a first-time purchase. Sometimes it's a $20 item, sometimes a $220 purchase. And I am so happy you've all joined us. If you're watching today, our flower family continues to grow. And you guys named it. The flower family is not something I came up with. I wish I could figure out who it was that first started saying the Magnolias flower family, because it just happened. And if you want to jump over to the Magnolias VIP page, do you belong to that page? It's a private Facebook group. And that is where a lot of people who are very, very dedicated to our company love to share pictures with each other. And I noticed today some other fun ones. Terry Tingler posted her photos of her tulips. Terry is ready for the new year and the fresh, renewed connotations of tulips for her life. She would love to have a better 2026 than a 2025. I'm so glad that she's supported by our Magnolias flower family. We had some beautiful designs from our friend Judy in Australia. She posted her living room and her decor. Oh, you know what? She sent me earrings. She sent me these little reindeer earrings, which is so sweet. I mean, gifts from Australia. Wow. Wow. Yeah, I wish I could interview each and every one of our staffs. Hey, that's a good idea. I think almost everyone would do that. Hi, Rosalie. How are you? Merry Christmas. Happy New Year to everyone. Thanks for jumping on. I'm hanging out at home. I wonder if people who could count, there is some variations to it that make it harder than it seems. It literally could be a counting thing, but there's all kinds of weird stuff that happens that knowing about our merchandise makes it easier to understand what you're looking at. And it's a good point though. We might need to coach some people early on how to help us, because it's becoming one of those things that's out of control. Inventory is a all staff on deck kind of thing, but we did not have all staff on deck this year. So that was trickier. I mean, we work around it, but that was trickier. So yes, I'm hanging out at home today. I'll make sure I give you a little look at the Christmas tree. And I was going to tell you too that it is, if you saw us talking, it's our 30th year at Magnolias, starting now, pretty much. And I was just thinking, I'll tell you a little story. When we started, if you didn't know this about Magnolias, my mom, Rachel, and I started as a craft show flower business. So we did sew florals, and we carted them to craft shows because it was 1995 and craft shows were huge. So that was great. It was working. It's a lot of work taking those type of big items to craft shows. And then we did craft shows for like a year and a half, and we had an opportunity to rent. Did we rent? We rented a building. I don't think we bought it at first. I think we just rented it. And it was a very simple little building in the small town we lived in, but we were able to jump in there right before Christmas. And if I recall, our small town was having the open house that they do. Little small towns have those evening Christmas events. So they were going to have one, and we were going to open that night just in the nick of time. And we had like this big building. I mean, it was probably easily, to us, it was large. It probably was at least 2,500 square feet that we could fill, but all we were doing was craft show flowers and we didn't have other stuff. Not much at all. I think we maybe scrambled and got some little cute decor items or some potpourri or something, because that would have been the time for potpourri. But that is how we started. We quickly, through our own personal antiques, we had some artwork from our houses. I don't even remember. I know I painted up the store with lots of faux finishing, and we hung our flower arrangements and tried to add some chairs and props and antique cabinets and some tables. And that was how we got started. Just like, okay, we're going to do this, and quickly threw together a Christmas display. And it was like December 8th. 10th, something like that. It was well into December, and that was when we started. So I do really need to look at that date and try to figure it out, because it kind of went from craft show to let's put it in a store. And I don't even know if we nailed that down very close. So that is how we started Magnolias in the retail setting, if you didn't know that. And that would have been 30 years ago in the month of December, which is just unbelievable and outstanding. So Kate wasn't even born when we started. That was before she was born, 2 years. Craziness for sure. So with this little story, I guess now you are all part of it. You're the flower family. You're enjoying an online presence, which didn't start until COVID made that happen. Kate came back to Nebraska to build the website in June. We launched it by July of 2020, and the online store has only been in existence for 4.5 years, and the growth of that is unbelievable. Hard to manage, that would be true, but we're doing the best we can in trying to keep it all organized for you. So yeah, we're going to be going to market in 2 weeks to buy again, which I've been buying at market for 20 years. Probably we didn't start right away, but at least 25 years I've been a market shopper, and Atlanta is one of the biggest markets in the world. It is it's the biggest one in the country probably. And we'll go out there and buy fall and Christmas. So someone's question asking if I did fall. Yes, we buy fall and Christmas. If you have any thoughts on that, you can send messages in emails or Facebook to the store, and Connie lets me know. And we just add things to the list, or you can post it on the VIP page. Who asked me for burgundy ball garland, but I did see that, so I've got that on my list. I know where to find that, actually. I know who has that. They probably are just like the red ones we had this year. So if you have any thoughts, you could let us know in a message, and I'll make sure I make note of that. But this year, I did my tree. Like usually I bring things home from the store. I'm looking at my tree. It's on the other side of the camera, so I'll have to flip the camera. Usually I bring my new items home and do like a completely new tree every year because I can. I mean, or I do it for the home tour and completely redesign a tree. But this year I went through my stuff and figured out all of the things that I had that were clear and silver, and put them on my tree, and there's like more than enough. I probably have another box too. So we have decorated the tree at home here with ornaments that I've collected over the years. There's nothing new on this tree from this year. I bought 0 items, brought nothing home new, and I even reused red velvet ribbon that I've had for several years because it is like the ultimate red velvet ribbon. I wish they still had this one, and I looked again and I still cannot find a red velvet that looks like this. It's so pretty. So let's show you that tree. Hey, before I get up, I'll tell you this one thing though, before I move. This is the deal of the day if you joined us late. It's a thank you. It's a welcome in 2026 with a New Year's Sparkler slush mix. That's a $17.50 value. You're going to get it for free if you place an order today, the 31st. You have to place it today. And if you want to, actually this deal probably will stay running if we don't run out of them. But if you place an order today, for every $100, I'll add extra gifts. And that is a deal just for the 31st. I have polar bears I can send out if anybody... I mean, they're in the box. We found them for inventory, and they have a little yellow. Do you see under his chin from the glue? But if you use them in a display, you won't really see that. And we also will throw in some ornaments or some candles or some fragrances. So that's a December 31st thing. I'll just look at all the orders placed today and add extra gifts for everybody's order for every $100. So Kathy likes blue and frost. Well, very good, because that's a strong trend. You're lucky. That'll work out fine. And Kathy Dipple's joining. How are you, Kathy? I haven't chatted with you for a while. So glad everybody's here. Robin said she would like a polar bear. Okay, well, I'm just gonna do these for the first $100. That'll actually, you just need to click the item, put it in your cart, and it'll show up as a $0 item, but you do need to add it to your cart. So to find it, you can just type the word New Year and search that on our website, and this item will pop up if you do that. New Year. It is a slush mix, $17.50. You make it with tequila and Prosecco. You can also just use white wine. You don't have to use Prosecco, but the bubbly thing is good if you have like a sparkling wine. And 2 cups of water. So when you put it in your freezer, we're just gonna give them away because we failed to promote them for the 2nd year in a row and make sure they were sold early enough so that you could have them for tonight. But now you're just gonna get them for free and you can just use them at home. Like, I'm keeping slushes in my freezer because they keep for a long, long time, and you can just pour a glass at a time. So free gifts, December 31st. Let's look at my tree. My art, by the way, I've had for a while, and there's a glare on it, but isn't it cute? It is large artwork. And I am going to probably get some new drapes to pull those colors in. And I really like this olive green. So I think I'll maybe change my wall back here to olive green. That would be different in my house. And then that would make the whole thing look new again in here. You know, gotta change things up a little bit. What are we gonna do with the ribbon? What'd you say, Sharon? Your ribbon's on the snow cherry tree. We have all the ribbon off, and it is for sale at the store. So everything is for sale. There's nothing we're holding back for any reason at all. So this is my tree. Can I make this taller? I'm trying to make the stand taller so I can stand it down. So there's my topper. And as I show this to you, there's like nothing on this tree that we currently sell. So don't get all excited about something that I have because literally nothing is for sale on this tree. We've already sold it in the past. That's the case. So with the red velvet ribbons, this is like the ultimate red velvet ribbon. I wish I could find this to sell. It has like a nylon back, and the reason I love it is because it is a beautiful deep red. It's not like a bright Christmassy red. It's not burgundy. It's somewhere in the middle. Also, I've got my tree on this soft fade setting. If your eyes are not funny, it's the tree. So it's soft fading, and it is like it's a real touch tree. So you can see, I'm gonna adjust my camera here. You can see with the Real Touch tree that there is plastic tips and there is PVC on the inside. We sell the trees, I think at the store you could walk in and buy a 9-foot that kind of looks like this. I have none of this exact tree, it's the Trinity tree. And then we have a couple of Durham trees in boxes too. So Some of my favorite things on here, let me see if I can find, oh, this is one of my very, very favorites. Years ago, a company went out of business and we bought lots of Christmas ornaments from them. This is like a blown glass branch inside this orb. So cool. You can see how it's attached there. That's one of my favorites. They're gigantic. I also love this particular, this is something we kind of have had, but the ornaments are plastic and they're attached to, we've had this silver spiky thing this year. We're sold out of it, but we have something kind of similar. But the little ornaments were part of the stem, which is super cool. I've not seen that since. And then I love rhinestone things, so I have lots of rhinestones. So I just took all the stuff from my personal stash that was clear, silver, rhinestones. Oh, hey, here's another story for you. This ornament's right in the front. When I was first married and we were in the military, and this is probably the only one I have still, and I only purchased one of these ornaments. My husband was in the military. We lived like he was newly in the military, so we didn't have a very big paycheck. I was working, but I didn't make much money either. So I wanted to decorate a Christmas tree, and I don't know why I didn't like dig through my mom's stuff and take her things, but I literally didn't have anything. We got a tree, it was real, and then I went to one of the stores in Rapid City where we lived, and I bought like maybe $25 worth of ornaments at the last minute, and this was one of them. So it's like the first Christmas ornament I ever bought for myself, being newly married. It wasn't gifted to me, and I've kept it ever since, because I remember how it felt to walk in that store where they had beautiful ornaments, and it was a high-end store. And I wanted to, you know, I needed to spend like hundreds to achieve what I love, but I probably spent 20 bucks, got a couple of items. They were really important because I didn't have any money, and I've kept it ever since. And then I had to finish decorating my tree with like hardly anything because it was one of those big fat real trees. So I took 2 layers of gift wrap and bonded them together, and then I cut them in a circle and made a spiral, and then hung them, these paper pieces on my tree that were metallic gold spirals that I made, and I don't remember what else I made. I just remember that one thing. But that's another story about my first Christmas, newly married. What else is on here? Everybody's got collections on their tree, don't you? I mean, you should. It's part of the history of your life to see your Christmas ornaments. This one I love a lot. It is a glass blown piece, silver and white. Love that one. And the one that coordinates with it, whoops, let's put that back inside there. This Merry Christmas one that we sold years ago. So I do love a classic red tree. What else is on here that would be unusual and different? Probably, oh, some of these things are just antiques. This is, these are old chandelier pieces with hangers that I added on myself. Oh yeah, I love this one. Ice covered silver mercury glass piece. So these are things that I just collected, and all the stuff came from my store mostly. Most of this stuff came from my store. We love sending ornaments out because sometimes I see the piles you guys select and you're really good at picking neat things that go together. Hi, Kathy. I hope you're feeling better. Thanks for joining us today. Sometimes I just feel like I should worry about customers if I don't hear from you for a while, and Kathy is one person I've been worried about. So I'm glad to see you're joining us. I hope you've had a lovely Christmas. This piece has a blown glass leaf inside of it. There, it's bonded. Isn't that awesome? I have no idea who or where these came from, but they're phenomenal, and I've not seen anything like that since. I don't know if they were European or where I got them. Oh, these things are neat too. This is something I would love to find again. It's like a ice covered, sort of dark in here. It's a silver mercury ball with ice on it. So Rosalie says, Christmas makes us nostalgic. You're right, it does. I think everybody gets nostalgic at Christmas. We should. It's like a family time, so it should bring back good memories. That's some of the fun things on my tree. I don't know if there's anything else that's phenomenal, but there are some things that I love on here. Some of my favorites. When I go to market, could I please look for a burgundy? Oh, guess what? We saw burgundy mum bushes because we already started shopping. And the shopping started for fall and Christmas, but our vendor says that those are going to make it this year. Like last year we ordered the burgundy ones. They showed some again this year, and he says this year they're going to have them. So we will be receiving, and they're kind of like a plum color. They're plummy burgundy. So they are not like a red burgundy, but I think you're going to like them. They even had a really neat mauve mum too. So it'll be really muted, and I came up with this crazy cool fall color palette that will be alternative. So we'll of course have all of our regular oranges and golds, but I have lots of pictures so I can remember how excited I was about this look, because Kate said that was the only thing I got excited about was this fall look. It's going to be so good. So you're gonna benefit from all the creative things that we find, because I am going to put together the coolest Christmas looks with Kate's help. And I love your ideas because they help us know we're on the right path. Like I could just go randomly buying stuff based on what people are showing me, but it would be better if I heard from you about what you're looking for or how you'd like to change your tree look for the next year, because it gives us the encouragement to go forward with looks. And this year, our plum look that Sharon mentioned, she likes plum in fall, you like plum at Christmas, Sharon. That was our risky look this year, like our edgy, the plum color, the snow cherry. And I believe that that absolutely was a huge hit based on just listening to you guys. So you guys have the funnest stories going on here. I'll have to catch on them later if I miss them all. But Darlis has a memory about her first Christmas tree, and you tried to spray it with snow. You sprayed it with snow, strung popcorn on it. Yeah, sometimes you don't have any money. You know what? I don't know about you guys, but our kids are so far ahead of us. When they first married, we were not in that good a shape. Not like these kids these days. So we absolutely did not have much at all. It was a scrounging Christmas. And now, you know, everybody can kind of buy what they want to buy and go where they want to go. It's really great, but it's different. It definitely is better. Maybe it changes how you grow up if you struggle a little bit, I think. I appreciate what I have. And today the family's coming. So if you joined late, welcome. I'm at my house. This is my living room. There's not much to see. We have toys, Barbies. Here's my granddaughter's, like what Grandpa built them right here. Grandpa has put together new Lego houses so that they can play, Lord have mercy, like they did not have enough toys. Now they have more Lego houses. So that's what's going on over there. And then our built-in and, well, our shelving and our cute stuff that you have to stash. Some of this is mine and some of this is John Deere tractor stuff that I'm trying to hide. And some airplane memorabilia that doesn't match my decor, but whatever. It's the way it goes. Neither does the recliner, but we all have those things at our house, right? That we have to make do with. Let's see. Kathy says, can't wait to see the new fall coming. Christmas next year. Me too. I am excited to see it come together. We started the look. So the themes are kind of started in our mind, but we have to get to Atlanta and walk through those showrooms and make sure we're on the right track. But I'd love your feedback. If you missed it, let's think here. What was the date? When did we go? Like the 16th, maybe the 17th of December was when we put the post up from the showroom and we walked through the showroom and showed you the different trees. That is a very important date on a Facebook Live because all of those themes were there. So I should probably, and I will, check that post again to see about additional comments on that post where we walked through and showed trees. They were voted on, and we are basing a lot of what we do on people's opinions and how many times they thumbs up the different looks. So that is one thing I could tell you. I think it was December 17th, right in there. It was when we were in Dallas shopping at Direct Export, which is phenomenal for inspiration. Hi, Carol. Yes, I'm having a happy new year. Our kids are coming over tonight. We're going to cook seafood and steak. I told my husband he needed to get outside and check that grill and make sure we have enough of the wood chips, because that would be a disaster if you don't have enough wood chips for the Traeger. Ruth Ann says she has to fit in Harley Davidson, and of course Ruth lives out where John Deere is. Did you work for John Deere? Somebody in your family did? My husband loves John Deere, and he also likes airplanes, and this gigantic wood prop right there, the plane prop, is from his dad. He has inherited that. Mary said, who won the Christmas tree contest? Oh, I guess I can't show you. I don't have my laptop. Trying to think of the names, guys. Oh my gosh. I should have jumped on and talked about that. I still can. We can talk about it on Friday. The post is in stories. I'll share it again today. But if you go to Facebook stories, there's a link there and you can see all the trees. There was one winner that was voted on, like People's Choice. Everybody voted. The second one was the most unique, and I selected that. We always kind of vote as a team at our store, but so it's not just me deciding. I always have other people help me, but that was a pair of trees. So she did a tree on the left and right of her fireplace, and I thought it was super unique to do that. And then not only did she do a pair, but she made them the mirror image of each other. And I'm so sorry, I did not remember the name. And then the winner was a new winner this year, which was an outstanding design. Oh my gosh, I just can't look because I'm using my phone and I can't think of names. They're just off the top of my head, not working. Not working, my brain's tired, I think. And Ruth did work for John Deere. Okay. Susan says, your son works for John Deere. Oh, yeah. Well, my husband was raised in a farm family, and he did farm for a time after the Air Force. So we have had plenty of John Deere tractors in our life, and he continues to love John Deere and airplanes. So we all live together here. We have to have some of his decor, too. But I put it inside a cabinet, and then you can see it if you get up there close. That's how that goes. So I'm excited to finish cooking today. I am making breakfast bakes so that when we wake up tomorrow morning, we have like something we can just shove in the oven. So that's going to be delicious. Oh yeah, cinnamon rolls we'll have for breakfast tonight. We're having surf and turf. We got these giant snow crab legs that my husband went and bought, and they look amazing. So I need to make sure those are all the way thawed, because they're in the fridge, and they look like they're still frozen. I gotta go check. The steaks are gonna be amazing, and we have scallops. So hopefully I can cook all those things correctly and not screw it up. And then everybody will come and hang out, and we'll probably play cards and have some, if we do play cards, I have some really funny prizes. They will be fun to give out. We'll see. And all the gifts yet. We still have some gifts under the tree that we saved for our kids. We didn't let them open them all when we were at my mom's house. There's still some. So it'll be fun to do that. And the little girls will stay and play, and everybody stays overnight. So it'll be really relaxing tomorrow. I'm sure there's some football games on that I don't know about or care about, but that's okay. I'm not worried about that. I'm just excited to stay home. So our retail store is open again on Friday. We have a whole room that we're going to be filling with Christmas. We're moving it all to one space at the north side of our store. If you shop there, you'll know. But what we're going to do, and this is very interested for your local ladies like Sharon, we're going to bring some items from the warehouse to the retail store that have sold out at the retail store, but we still have plenty in the warehouse. So we're going to actually be restocking the store with some items that will still be on clearance. So all 40 to 50% off stuff is actually going to be refreshed at the retail store, probably late Friday, hopefully for Saturday. And we'll continue with a Christmas sale in store for quite some time. I'm not going to pull it yet because I know that people historically take a little while to get into the store when you're busy this time of year. So then we'll keep the Christmas out for a couple more weeks yet. That's what we're looking forward to, is having you come shop it. But if you are local and you want to shop for local pickup and you want to shop today, make sure at checkout you select local pickup, and they're going to bring over the orders by noon Friday for you because everybody's caught up. The store was shut off. So by noon Friday, the orders you place for local pickup will be ready to pick up. We're open Friday at 10 a.m., Saturday at 10 a.m. We're not open any Sundays. But you can grab your local items. You'll be able to see more online today because we won't be able to restock the store with new items too quickly. Like they're going to pack your orders, and then they'll probably start bringing me things. So I probably won't be ready to put them out till Saturday. It'll be a little process. But there's still new items coming in. So if you want to come to the retail store and shop, that's the deal. We're closed today, open on Friday. But if you shop today on the 31st, I'll give you some extra fun stuff. Like our polar bears, I'll just start passing them out. So first $100, as I was telling you, anybody who places while supplies last, $99 order, you'll get this $17 slushy mix that you can keep in your freezer. And trust me, it's kind of handy to have that in your freezer in case someone comes over, or just mostly for myself at the end of the day. And we'll pass out some polar bears with every $100 of your order. So today, first 100 gets this. The second 100 gets more stuff. Every $100 you spend, I'll just give you some fun things. How about that? I think that is exactly what I need to do when I have a little bit of onesie twosies of candles or ornaments, or I don't know. We'll just see what you're buying, and I'll throw in some fun things that look like it matches your purchase. That might be fun. So great. Well, thanks everybody for hanging out. I guess we coffee chatted for quite a while. I wasn't gonna be on Facebook too long, but it's fun to chit chat with you all and wish you all a happy new year. Thanks to our team for the inventory craziness that they all lived through, and now they're resting today and tomorrow, which is great. It's a beautiful day. No one has read messages, Mary. Thank you for saying that. Like, I could see on the store cell phone when I was at the store briefly yesterday, a lot, like crazy amounts of messages, but it literally took till 8 o'clock last night, and no one had any time to refocus on anything but inventory. We're just gonna have to do it Friday. So sorry, but nothing's happening. So your order's not shipping, it's not being packed. All the messages will be reviewed as soon as they start in on their orders. So if there's something that you needed, they will get to your messages. That's Connie's main focus for Friday, and she will be there. And anything you ask for from the retail store, your order is sitting there waiting to get the item from the retail store because no one could go get it while we were doing inventory at the warehouse. But I do know there's several of you that wanted some items from the store, so that'll get added, and then it'll get shipped out right away Friday. And we've been doing really good getting everything handled. So happy New Year, everyone. Thanks for hanging out today, so many of you. And I'm so glad that you are part of the Magnolias Flower family. You know what? Friday, I'll be able to jump on and do a live at noon. So we're going to see you back then on Friday. Take care, everybody. Happy New Year. We'll catch up with you soon. Bye-bye.